Hey, 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 hey. I'm here. I'm here. Such an odd time of day for me to be live and also not be walking. So I won't be huffing and puffing, but I'm just glad to be here live and glad to have you here with me. Everybody that's joining me, make sure you hit that like button. I'm sitting here in my kitchen, um, going live during my lunch break. So it's a little difficult to um, be working and then trying to prepare for the live, but I did it and I'm here. Hey Debbie Sue, hey Miss G, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining my live. Thank you so much for all of your support. Debbie Sue, thank you so much for your support. Hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Are you working today, Miss G? Did you have to work today? I definitely am working. So I've finished up what I needed to finish up. Hopefully nobody will call. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and apologize for my little trusty sidekick who is at the front door um, um, patrolling my front yard and my street. So she sees either something moving out there or somebody walking. So she's gonna let everybody know. So hey, welcome to my live. Black people are the chosen, the Israelites of God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, y'all, I'm so sorry about Sophie. I may have to go in there and close that door because as long as she sees something out there in the yard, not even in the yard, it's probably somebody across the street that's just outside moving around. She's gonna bark. But I call her my little trusty sidekick, and she's my little front door neighborhood watch, and she does a really good job. Oh, yeah, Sophie is awesome. She really is. And I tell you what, I did not know how much I needed her when my son wanted to get her for me. And I said, I told him, no, I don't need another dog. I had a West Highland Terrier Poodle mix for 17 years before I had to put her down. And for 3 years after I put her down, it was just me. But when I tell you having Sophie come here, whew, it's been a game changer for me. Hey, thank everybody for joining my live, my noon lunch bites live, and it's just chit chatting, daily life. I just appreciate everybody being here. Please hit that like button when you come into the chat. Come on in and hit that like button. We're just sitting here chit chatting. I was gonna have some lunch, but I haven't too long finished my breakfast, so I'm not really hungry. But I just wanted to be on here today and chat with you all. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for coming. But I was talking about my little trusty sidekick Sophie. She's right now at my front door looking out. She loves to look out the front door, and so I call her my little neighborhood front door neighborhood watch. She's the head of the front door neighborhood watch for me. So how's everybody's day going? How's your day? How's your day? I'm sitting here on my phone doing this, but I also have my computer up so I can see the chat. Did everybody have lunch yet? Miss G, I do have a question. Are you going to do your live? I'm so sorry. This was like a last minute thing to do, a last minute decision to do this. And um, when I decided to do the live, I had to go ahead and put it out there. Once I put it out there, I got to do it. So, are you about to go into a meeting? Yeah, I had a meeting earlier, and most of my meetings are on Mondays. That's when I go into the office, and I also um, train customer service to new hires at my job. So I had to do all that yesterday. So yesterday I was out of the house most of the day, um, but rest of the week I'm usually here at home working from home, and I like working from home. I do. I've always worked from home, even when I did transcription. Um, I did that from home, and I love working from home. You haven't had lunch? I usually don't do lunch, but you might snack. Yeah, I try to do lunch, but I ate breakfast so late. Um, and it took me so long to eat breakfast. I did some overnight oats. And so I did, it took me a while to eat all of that this morning. Um, so for my lunch, I I just haven't had anything yet. I'll probably eat something a little bit later before I try to figure out what I'm going to cook for dinner. Um, I'm having to be in my kitchen a little bit more. Hey, thank you for the hearts. I really appreciate it, y'all. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Um, Anybody coming into the live, hey, hit that like button. Join the conversation. Just chit chatting about today, life. My little trusty sidekick, Sophie, who is in the living room, and you will hear her from time to time. She will start barking because she is my front door neighborhood watch. So, uh, yeah, we like to support each other, and I definitely love to come to your lives, Miss G. I do. I learn a lot. Um, and I learned a lot about being, in front of the camera. I'm, still a little nervous about that sometimes. It's just amazing to me how, you know, I how I love to be and lively and just have fun. But when as soon as that camera comes on, it's like, okay, I gotta be perfect. I gotta be prim. I gotta be proper. But I just like to have a good time. I just like to have a good time. And that video that I put up today is the real me. It's just the real me. Um, so I'm gonna try to do more of that. I'm trying to do more of that. You think it was amazing? That was the real me. Just playing around, saying what I need to say, um, talking about buying a new phone. There were a lot of things I could have done to uh, free up space on that phone, but honestly, I just wanted a new phone. And so I got a new phone, and I'm gonna actually, I kept that one, so I'm gonna actually clear everything off of there and actually use that one as my video camera, because I love videoing with my phone because it's easy to use. I can edit on the phone. The sound quality and the lighting is nearly always perfect. So um, you love that side of me. You know what? I don't even know if it just went up today, so I don't think my sons have seen it. Um, Give me a thumbs up on the fancy edits. They haven't seen it yet, so I'll see. I'll ask them what they thought about it. But there's sometimes I have so many things in my mind and the way I want my films to come across with the fun edits, but I don't know how to do those fun edits yet. Yet I will. And sometimes I really think about giving the footage to my son and saying, this is what I want it to look like, and this is what I want it to do. But he's always so busy with, his videoing and doing edits and whatnot. So I try not to bother him. I'm YouTube University. I'm always looking on YouTube to see how to do it. So, well, thank you. Thank you. It was fun. It was fun. And the reason I haven't done my vacation video is because I want to sync it to music. And like I said, I don't know how to do it, so I'm really slow doing it. So y'all might get some summer video, you know, in the middle of November. So we'll see. We will see. Yeah. Hey, thank y'all for stopping by. Come through my video, my live lunchtime. This is the first time I've done a lunch live or video during the day. I've done a few videos in the evening when I was cooking, and usually my videos are just walking and talking, and on my Saturday morning walks, and they're pretty easy to do because most of the time I have the camera turned away from me so you can see the view of where I'm walking. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, YouTube University. Oh, my niece, when I had when I was a loose natural and I was doing my hair, learning stuff, my niece, every time I talked to her, because she's a hairdresser, and I would say something, I was like, well, I saw on YouTube. She's like, oh my God, you are always on YouTube. I'm like, hey, that's where I learned. So, but yeah, I do get some tips from my son, or I'll ask them, um, you know, how to do something. But sometimes their answers are so complex, and they use uh, my youngest son, who's a film producer. He uses Final Cut Pro in on his Mac. My oldest son uses Premiere Pro on his his PC. Now, when I was in graphic design school, I did learn how to use Premiere Pro. So I can use Premiere Pro, but the thing about CapCut is they already got the pre-made stuff in there. You can just drag and drop it in, and with Premiere Pro, you pretty much have to create that stuff yourself with that and After Effects, and that's where I'm slow at. Now, that's what I really prefer to do, is learn how to do all of that so that I could create my own effects the way I want them created. But it's going to take a while. You watched the throwback video from several years ago. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that was when I created this YouTube channel, I was going to document my natural hair journey. And I did that video, and it took so long to do it. I mean, because I didn't do that on my phone. I'm gonna have to do a video about all the camera gear and stuff I got to do videos for YouTube. You just would not believe all the stuff I have. But and now what I end up using is my phone. But I'll do a video about all the stuff I have, the lights I have, the cameras I have, the microphones, and I just got way too much stuff. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Adrienne, Miss Do It Yourself. Hey there. Hey, thank you for joining my live. Y'all make sure you hit that like button when you come in. Hey, Trisha Nicole, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I need to do a video on my equipment. It's a little bit embarrassing because I got so much stuff. So much stuff. You would think with the stuff I have that I was a professional. A couple of years ago, and we'll do it again this year. A couple of years ago, I wanted to do family Christmas photos for my Christmas cards. So I asked my son that lives here, because I wanted to only do it with me and Sophie, but I'm like, that's not gonna be enough. So I asked him to be a part of it. He said, yeah, I'll do it. And so I had all my little camera gear stuffed out, ready when he came up. We actually ended up doing this on Christmas Eve in the evening. There she goes. I'm so sorry, y'all. Sophie. I have all my little camera gear ready to do our little family photo shoot in our matching pajamas. And he came over here with all his professional gear. I was like, I'll just put my little stuff back over here in the corner. So he did photos of us doing a photo shoot. I mean, our photos, he took the photos with his, I mean, he had lights. I mean, professional lights. I, I was amazed, but those photos turned out to be great. Hey, fan time. Sophie has something to say about a little bit everything. Thank you, Trisha. I appreciate that. I got up this morning and I said, I'll be cute today. So I put on a little bit of makeup. Typically, this is not me on a day-to-day basis when I work from home. And I've got videos where you just see me, and it's okay. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. It's the pearls, because you know when you wear pearls, it makes you look good. It makes you look cute. It keeps you classy. I love my pearls, so. But yeah, and I just need to let my son know now that I want to do a photo shoot. I got to figure out whether we want to do matching pajamas again. Well, I think we will. But I just need to let him know so he can be prepared to come over and do that. I did do a little bit of video of that, so I might make a video of our photo shoot. I had a backdrop and everything. I had a Christmas backdrop and everything. And it turned out really nice. And the funny thing is, like I said, we did this like around 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening on Christmas Eve. And so, I mean, and we took like 200 photos. So, you know, I was up like at 4 o'clock Christmas morning editing photos just to get 8 of them to go on a Christmas card to text out to my family. So hopefully this year we won't wait that late to do it. Pearls class, yeah, pearls keep it classy, girl. I'm actually using my new phone. I really do want that that DJI camera. I really want that camera, but it's you know, it's a little beyond my budget, and I need to make sure that this is something that I'm going to do and continue before I invest in that. Because like I said, I done invested in so many things to do videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, y'all. I do. I forgot to put on my little lipstick, so. But it's all right. This is me. No, I don't have one. I really want one. And I'm sorry, y'all. And I actually thought about asking my sons to purchase that for me for my birthday and Christmas, but I don't know. Because the first thing they're going to ask is, are you really going to use this, Mom? Because I got all this other stuff. I got a Canon camera, DSLR. I got a Nikon DSLR, which is what I bought initially to do videos. I got ring lights. I got umbrella lights. I got microphones. I got a teleprompter. How much do I use any of that? Using my phone. So I know if I ask them about that, they're gonna ask me, you know, if I'm really gonna use it, you know, because I mean that thing is close to $1,000. So. Oh, me? Am I single? Yeah. Divorced. So, yeah. I am. Hey, LaShawna, success. Thank you for joining my live. Come on in, come on in. We're just having a little bit of a chit chat around lunch. I didn't have any lunch to eat because I just finished eating my breakfast not too long ago. So, but I just wanted to come on and say hey to everybody. I'm always supporting other people's lives and just amazed at how well their lives go and wishing that I could do the same. But today I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. So I did put it out that I was going live, and I went in and made a little thumbnail, um, and put it up. Well, thank you for the compliments, guys. I really appreciate it. I do. I do. Yeah, I need to go live a little bit more. Yeah, I do need to go live a little bit more than just walking, um, and talking. And, that is my goal. But for me, I just have to make the decision and do it like I did today because I had no plans to go live today at all. So, yeah, you have been saying go live. Yes, you have. And and I'm always saying I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live, but then I changed my mind. So, but this isn't bad. Um, Oh, that's so much fun with your 1,000+ crew. See, all I got is my little trusted sidekick in there. She lets you know that she's around for sure. Um, thank you, thank you. I am a bit nervous sitting here and doing this live, but I am one that if I say I'm gonna do it, I do it, and I give it my best. Whatever I do, I give it my best. I give it my all. So here I am. It's all of me. And you hear my little trusted sidekick in there. If you haven't heard her, you'll hear her in a few minutes because she'll see something outside and she will bark at it. So, um, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the support. Y'all just don't know. I see all of y'all do your lives and your videos, and I'm like, oh, I want to do that, or I need to get like that. I need to get good like that. Um, when I really know, all I need to do is just do it. That's all I need. I just need to do it. So, um, thank you, thank you. Did y'all have lunch? What did y'all have for lunch? I I gotta start cooking more. I went for a couple of doctor's appointments last week, which were great. They turned out great. But I do know what I need to do. I already know what I need to do. I know how to do it. I just need to. Ooh, cheddars. I love cheddars, Miss G. I saw y'all when y'all went there the other day. Yeah, Lashana success. You're right. You get better by doing it, and I say that to myself all the time. The more you do something, the better you get at it. So, um, but yeah, since it's just me, it's so easy to go eat out or go eat fast food, and none of that is good for you. So I have to be conscious and definitely plan for cooking. So I cooked Sunday um, raisins and pumpkin seeds. Now I like raisins and I like pumpkin seeds. I know that that's filling, and I know that the seeds are really good for you. Um, but I did cook Sunday, which was enough to cover yesterday and today, and then I'll cook again tomorrow. Um, Cause I don't like being in my kitchen much, so I figured out how to cook like 2 days a week. um, Because I don't mind having leftovers. Oh, Longhorn sounds good. Y'all. Longhorn sounds good. But yeah, you know, my numbers at the doctor's office, they were good. They could have been better, and I know they could have been better, but they were good. So you just took the dive. Yeah, I watch you, Miss G, and you are on it, and I'm just so amazed and so inspired and impressed. And I'm like, oh, I want to be that calm and collective and do what I need to do. But like I said, in this video that I did today, yeah, Sophie she's on her job. She is on her job. But the video I uploaded today, that's the real me. You know, I like to cut up, have a good time, have fun. Love to dance. Love to dance. I only got one little short that I did of me dancing. But I love, 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 love to dance. Yeah, Miss G is a star. She is a star. She is a star. So, but yeah, I love dancing. I might do a little bit more of that. I don't know. You know, so we'll see. I am both my sons, Miss G, both of them said that they would consider doing a live with me. And to me, that's a yes. That's a yes. I just have to get them in the right place. My oldest son, in Los Angeles, because I was telling him, he was like, "Well, what are we gonna talk about?" I said, "I don't know. Talk about your movies." But he was like, "Yeah, I don't know if I want to talk about that." So I don't know. But my youngest son, he said, "Yeah." He said, "I'll think about it," which means to me, that means yes, I'll do it. Oh, so we'll see. Yeah, Miss G, you got it going on, honey. You got it going on. These things here, the chat is moving a little bit fast. Yeah, I'm looking for them to hang out with me on a live. Yeah. Honey, if I have to talk. I don't know. I have to talk to them and see what they got to say about having me as a mom. Now, I can tell you this: when they got in college, they both came back to me after their second year in college. You know, I guess one time when they had come home, they came back. Both of them, they're 3 years apart. So when my oldest was in about his second year college, end of his second year in college, he came to me and thanked me for, you know, how I raised him. What? Because that one was the one that I thought that would leave home to go to college, and I would never ever hear from him again, ever. Because we were like this quite a bit. And then when my youngest got into his second year, he came back. Now my youngest one was my challenge. He was the one that about pushing you to the edge. I mean, he pushed to the edge and just a little bit over. You know, I had to act on everything that I threatened to do to him. So, but he came back and he said, "Mom, I really want to thank you for, for the way you raised me and all the times you had to get on me." And I'm like, that happened every day. I had to do that every day. He said, "Well, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it." So I'm grateful for that. Yeah, they are super private, both of them. They are super private. Now, I'm private, but they are more private than I am. They're private to the point of, they're private to me. I said, it's okay to be private, but not to me. I'm your mom. But they are private. So I have to find a topic to talk about that we can all talk about. Now I can tell you, sometimes they talk about some of the things, that happened, when they were in school, and stuff that I have no idea happened, but it had a great outcome. Some of it, they had learned some lessons, but they never they never got into any real trouble that I had to go get them out of. Um, that one that needs that special attention. Yeah, my second one, he he pushed me to the edge and a little bit over. My oldest one, I could, say, all right, stop that, or, I'll do this, or you'll get this. But that second one, honey, I say it and he'd be like, he didn't say it out loud, but he'd be like, show me. But show me. He was the one that I had to say to the youngest one was the one I had to say to. If somebody hits you, you go tell the teacher. And my oldest one was the one that I had to say to, if somebody hits you, you hit them back. That might not be good philosophy, but but I did. And then as they got older, it seems like they switched up. My oldest one was the one I would have to say, look, don't do this, don't do that. It's okay. And the youngest one, he was just so mellow. He mellowed out, and he never got into any trouble once he got into high school. So I agree, Miss G. I'm so grateful because, I raised them as a single mom. Um, and my fear was losing them to, to different things. But I kept them busy. I kept them in sports. I kept them, I kept them doing activities. I was there. I told somebody, I said, I've been a team mom so many times. I was the basketball team mom. I was the baseball team mom. Um, I had them in scouts. You know, I've had to go do outdoor stuff with them. I'm not that kind of girl. I'm not a camper. I'm not that kind of girl. But, I've had to do those things with them. Um, and, I had to definitely make sure that I kept the dad in their lives. Um, and that was a struggle. But I was determined and I won. So now we can all get together and have a good time. But I love seeing Adrian and her crew. They're a lively bunch. I love that. I love it. I love it. And maybe one day I'll have a little lively bunch of my own, but I don't press too hard about that anymore. Robust things to talk about. That's true. That is true. I love seeing them. They be so excited when they get in that car. I love that. I do. I do. That is so sweet. Yeah, maybe one of these days. Um, I had said that I was gonna work until I have grandkids and then I would retire, but they ain't working with me. They ain't working with me to have no chair. But But that's all right. That is all right. Ouch. I am going. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to look decent, but every day, just around here around the house, I might have my hair up, and I have put it up like this because I love my locks. They are long, but they are hot on my, when I have my hair down. They're just hot. So I learned how to put it up in this. My son says this is called a messy bun, and I'm always trying to make it look cute, but he said no, it's a messy bun. It's supposed to be messy. It's not supposed to be all intact. So but I figured out how to put it up, and most of the time when I'm working from home, it's up like this. I have had some issues with losing locks around my edges, because my edges, I got edges, but the gray hair, man, it does exactly what it wants to do. And if it doesn't want to hold on to the lock, it lets go. So, he says it's called a messy bun. So he said, you should wear your hair like that more often. And I said, you talking about out? He said, yeah. I'm like, I can't see myself going outside the house like this. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You're going to get some braids. Getting these locks was the best hair decision I have made. Your bun is wild. I bet it's cute. But yeah, when I went, Ocelot 81, hey, good to see you in the chat. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Hit that like button when you come in. Hey, honey dip. Hit that like button when you come in. I did that. Okay. You think so? You think I can wear this out? Girl. If I had to go out to the store somewhere, I would go in there and take it down. I would go in there. I would go in there and take it down. Cause this is just a in-house, round the house do. But it's funny because, every time I FaceTime my son and my hair's up like this, he always compliments me on it. He always compliments. I'm like, you think so? So I can wear it out. Cause I just don't feel like it's, to me when I have my hair up like this or have it back in a ponytail, it's a bad hair day. Yeah, people pay attention to you. Yeah, I get compliments. I do get compliments on my locks. Um, well, now I know it's cute. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. See, it ain't got no shape to it. It's just look. It's just up off my neck. Um, it's just up off my neck. So. With a cute headband. See, I never even thought about that. I listen to my son. Yeah, I will. I will. I will. Proposals that I get. Oh my God. You know, um, I had some friends to tell me that I did not look approachable because they said I look mean. They said I look mean. They said, you don't look approachable. So I try to keep a smile on most of the time. A nice headband. I never thought about a headband. I got plenty of them in there. I might have to go in there and try it. Never thought about it. But yeah, every time I put my hair, pull back in a ponytail or put it up like this, to me, it's a bad hair day. It's a bad hair day. I agree with you, Lashana. I agree with you. I know when I went natural, when I went natural and I did the big top and all of the perm had grown out and all of the color had grown out, because my goal was, my plan, not goal, my plan was only to get rid of the one chemical. My plan was to stop using relaxers, but I was going to continue using color. That's the vanity in me. But once I did the big top and all of the color had grown out and all of the relaxer had grown out, I decided, I'm fighting a losing battle trying to cover this gray. So I just decided not to color it, either. I didn't color it. No more chemicals in it. And it was amazing at the compliments that I got from men. That was amazing. How I was like, wow. Men were always saying, your hair is beautiful. Your hair is beautiful. And, there I was thinking, I'm gray. I'm looking old. But I got so many, and I still get lots of compliments from men on my hair. Hi, Ounce of Paradise. Hey, thank you for coming by. Hit that like button for me. He loves your afro. Yeah, I was amazed at men. Loved it. Loved it. But, a lot of times you hear people say, oh, if you're going to let your hair be gray, you're going to look old. And when I tell you, when I made that decision not to color my hair anymore, that was so liberating, so freeing. I was like, this is the best. Because I had, I didn't have to worry about going back to get it touched up every 2 weeks or every 3-4 weeks. That was the best feeling. That was the best feeling in the world. Hey, thank y'all for coming in and joining my live, participating and keeping me talking. I like that. I do like that. You love your gray hair. I like my gray hair now. I'm used to it, and I wouldn't put any color in it now for any reason at all. Every now and then I wonder what my locks would have looked like if they were black, but I'm not coloring them. But it ain't this day. Oh, gray hair is cute. And then a lot of the younger girls are now coloring their hair gray. And I'm like, I'm sitting here stressing about looking old, and they want the gray hair. They buy the gray wigs. I'm like, just wait, soon enough. It'll happen soon enough. But the thing about gray hair is, it has a mind of its own. It does exactly what it wants to do. It does exactly what it wants to do. But I'm here for it now. I'm used to it now. I like it. It's just like I said, around here, if the gray hair don't want to hold on to the locket, definitely let's go. But I'm trying to, work on this. Some things my my loctician has told me to do. Red or burgundy hair down there. Before I decided to go natural, when I was still trying to hang on to that perm and that color, I did color my hair red, like Shaka Khan's color. That red, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And if I knew that it wouldn't grow out, I might would color my hair now red, but I'm away from color now. But I did color my hair because I was like, at some point I'm gonna have to stop coloring my hair because of the gray. So I just went for it and colored it that what I call Shaka Khan red, and I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. But that was still while I was getting a perm as well. So once I went natural, I never colored it again. And I've been natural now since almost 10 years, December of 2015. Yeah, December of 2015 is when I had my big chop. And Miss G saw the video I did. I did it. I actually got my hair, did the big chop on Christmas Eve. And then I went to the barbershop on the day after Christmas to have them shape it up. Yeah, I did. I was a creamy crack user. I sure was. I sure was for years. Probably I didn't really get my first relaxer until I was an adult. So and my mom was a hairdresser. My mom was a hairdresser, and my hair has always been long and thick, long and thick. So, but she always did it. She never put anything in it. And of course, once I got grown and able to do what I wanted to do to my hair, you know me, I did it. I used it. And it was okay. It gave me the effect that I wanted. But once my hair started to gray, especially around the front, because that's where it grayed quicker, and it would grow out, and right where the gray met the processed hair of color and perm, it would break right off. It would snap. So I had to make a decision. I'm like, either you gonna be bald headed or you gonna, take care of your hair. So I had to make the decision to stop coloring and stop relaxing. And even though I was gonna stop relaxing, I was gonna still color. But I'm glad I didn't. You miss it sometimes. I can't say I miss it. Even as a loose natural, I can't say I missed it. And then, I wasn't a wig wearer. I never wore wigs. So when my hair was loose natural, I had to make sure my hair was done. And I did my hair myself because, my mom had taught us how to do our hair as a hairdresser. So I did. The only thing I didn't do to my hair was cut it. So, anybody got to go back to work today? I do in just a few minutes. I think it's, what time is 12:47. Yeah, I have to get back on at 1. But, hey, I am so grateful that y'all joined my live and hanging out with me, talking about everything. I've been trying to keep up with the chat on my computer, talking to y'all on the phone. The only thing about me and the phone is, these 63-year-old eyes. I need something big. need something big to see. So I think Miss G said that she uses a computer, and I thought, I could do that. So this is my first time doing that. I'm glad you made it too. I'm glad you made it to Ounce of Paradise. I am so happy that you made it here. This has been a wonderful, wonderful chat. And Miss G, can you believe I've been in here for 50 minutes already and not trying to get off? Because usually I'm trying to get out of here. But it's been great. It's been great. Thank everybody for coming, and I hope you've all hit that like button. So I appreciate it. Do we have any crowns? Who got the number one crown? I think that's Miss G. Miss G got the number one crown. It's Trisha Nicole. She had number 2, and Honey Dip was in number 3. But hey, all of y'all first place winners for me. I just appreciate you hanging out with me. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. This has been great. It's been wonderful. What everybody got to do the rest of the day? Besides, I got to work until, well, I got an eye appointment at 4, so I got to work. Thank you, Ezekiel, for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your day. It is so nice to be able to chat and enjoy visiting with people. I do. I love it. You got bills to finish working on? Yeah, I got something I need to work on this evening. I also got an invitation I need to create for a friend. So, yes, you got the crown for the day, Miss G. I appreciate it. But y'all, like I said, y'all all got crowns in my world. I appreciate it. I do. But yeah, I got to do an invitation for a friend of mine. I create an invitation or design an invitation for them. And it's funny when they asked me to do it, and I said, well, what is it that you want? Whatever you think. I'm like, please don't leave that up to me. You like my thumbnail? Thank you. Thank you. That was quick, and I overthink everything, so I was like, I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I like it. But I said, you know what? I'm going to go with it. So, but thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all just don't know how happy you make me. And how supportive. I appreciate the support. I do. I do. Because I overthink everything. I got lots of footage of stuff I can upload, and I just haven't. So I'm gonna do better and start uploading stuff. So yeah, this has been great. This has been great, and me too. I like that, Miss G. I'm gonna remember that. I like the way you said that. I'm gonna remember that. Every time I second guess myself or overthink uploading it, I'm gonna remember exactly what you said. I didn't see no typo there. I'll remember exactly what you said, and I'm gonna go for it. I sure will. I sure will. I guess Sophie settled down in there. They didn't see anything else outside. Yeah. when you think about it, you take the time to film it and you take the time to edit it. Just And that's what I say to myself. You done all of that work. Just upload it. Sophie said nap time. Yeah, she probably sleep right there in front of the door. She right there in front of the door because she will lay in that door as long as I keep it open. Um, she's like my mama was. My mom used to love for the front door to be open all year. And I'd be fussing on like I'm out here heating the outdoors and cooling off the outdoors in the summertime, heating outdoors in the wintertime and cooling it off in the summertime. But my mom was like, I'm not gonna sit shut up in here in this house. I need the door open. My mom was old school from back in the day. So yeah, I can't say, maybe the more I do lives, I'll say it's easy to do a live, but I can't really say that it's easy to do a live. Um, I'm just gonna have to do more. I'll do more and see if I get that feeling. But your lives are always rocking, Miss G. They always rocking. And I'd love to be present. You know, I'd love to be present in them. Yep. I mean, my mom, my mom was 82 when she moved in with me, and she passed away at 91. And for all them almost 10 years, I had to keep the door open because she was like, I'm not gonna sit in here. I'll shut up in the house. So that's what I had to do. But yeah, we're coming on up to, I got to go back in there and talk to some more angry people. Try to calm them down and resolve their issues. So but yeah, it's a challenging job, but I'm always there for the challenge. It's challenging to listen to people rant and rave. Um, but I've learned to keep my tone, don't match their energy. Whew, not at all. I couldn't have done this 10 years ago, but not match their energy and just, listen to them and talk to them. Hi, Jamal. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you being here. I hope you're having a good afternoon. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm about to wrap this live up in just a little bit, but I'm glad to see you come in the house. I appreciate it. Yes, I do customer service. I do customer service. I do customer service training. And thank you, Paradise. Have a great day as well. Thank you so much for coming in here. Hey, Novelty Queens. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you coming in. Oh, so I've been on here for almost a whole hour. I had to do this during my lunch hour, so I got to go back to work in a few minutes. Um, I know you're super fired up, super hyped. All right, I like that. I like that. I really like that. Yeah, I have to. One good thing about walking every day, I didn't get to walk today because of the rain. But one good thing about walking every day is it helps me to clear my mind and it helps me to better be able to, you know, talk to people and, not get upset like they are. It would not help me to get upset with them while they're upset with, something that happened, So thank you. I'm glad you like my makeup. Thank you. But yeah, I love to get out and walk because it just clears my whole head. The fresh air, everything, and it just helps. It helps me better do my job. I appreciate, I'd love to get out to walk. Yeah, that's Miss Adrian, you're right. I just learned in this position, I learned that all I need to do is just be quiet and listen, because most people just want to be heard. You know, they want to be heard. Thank you, Ocelot81. I appreciate you coming to this live. Okay, thank you so much. Have a good afternoon. Have a good afternoon. I appreciate you being here. Um, yeah, go watch them. Some of them might make sense and some of them don't, but they're all me. uh, yes. Thank you, Miss G. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Y'all, it's been wonderful. It has been great. I have enjoyed everybody. Yes, share my channel. Thank y'all, because I don't know what to do. But I appreciate y'all being in my corner. I appreciate you being my support. This is awesome. It is awesome. Uh yeah, go back and watch the replay. This is this has been a little bit out of my comfort zone to just be sitting here talking. Um, but I've enjoyed. I have thoroughly enjoyed. Thank you, Miss G, for all your encouragement. You be getting on me. And I appreciate every bit of it. I do. I do. Thank you, Lashana. You are amazing. You are amazing. And I appreciate everything that I have received from you. I do. I do. I may not say it enough to everybody, but everybody adds something to me, and I appreciate it. I do. Some very throwback videos. Yeah, that was back when I was gonna start, actually start the YouTube channel. Or why start the YouTube channel? I was gonna document my hair journey, but I didn't. I didn't follow up with it. I didn't keep it up. So. All right. Thank you all. I need to get back in there so I can get back to work. But thank you so much for everybody coming to my live and participating. I just appreciate every one of you. And I'll do another live during the day. Um, I don't know. It won't be tomorrow, but I'll do another live during the day, and I'll try to get better at it and doing more and more and more. So, hey, thank you all. You all have a good afternoon. Love you all, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Have a good afternoon.